Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be teaching you how to build this Lego Mono figure from Little Nightmares 2. He's super flexible. His head, feet, hips, everything about him is flexible, and it's really easy to make with just a few steps. If you watch closely, you'll have one of your own Mono figures in just no time. Here are the pieces you'll be needing to create Mono's bag/head. For this build, you'll be needing to go from top to bottom. So let's start off by taking this piece and these few pieces. We first make it like sort of flat, but it doesn't quite matter for the top. You can add some bumps to give it an old raggy texture. So like added some raggy texture, and now we just build our way down. So we take usual bricks, they have to be beige, and then we just build down. And then on the third level, you take this brick right here, and then this brick, and then you finally add these two. But you're questioning, why do we need this brick? Well, if you look here, it gives it like, it's sort of dark, not showing Mono's eyes. It kind of gives it a really good texture. Oops, piece of Mono just fell off, so let's continue. Trying not to make Mono have some sort of disease where his body parts fall off. And you can add any kind of like soggy texture on the bottom to give it some oldness. So now let's finish it off with the headpiece. So we take this side studded, any kind of colored type 1x2, and a joint 1x2. So here we have Mono's head. It's super good, and it looks like just from the game. The saggy texture gives it a much more realistic game kind of beauty. It's time to build Mono's jacket and body. We start off by taking this joint piece. By the way, you'll be expecting a lot of joint pieces in this build because this is an actual like figure person. So then we just take these pieces right here, as you can see here, and just surround it. Literally surround it. Then we take this piece and put it on the back. To then put two of the same pieces on the sides. So this is how the two pieces look like. And now we just put this piece and add it right here. And this piece right here, of course. There you go. So yeah, let's start building the actual shirt. So now we continue by putting these two pieces right on the sides. And then we take these two of the same and put them down here. To then put the same pieces that we always use, like these pieces you can see here, and put them again on the sides. Then we take this piece like usual in this build, and this piece. So now we top it off the back with this one piece and a 2x3. So now let's add these big pieces. They're pretty common, okay guys? Or you can just replace it with another piece. So there's the jacket and the body. And one more thing, do not put the head after you finish the body. The head is a pretty big piece. Adding the head will make it hard to add all the other parts without making it break. So I'd rather add the head last. For the hands, we will need to build the skeleton, and then we can add the skin and the rest of the clothes. So what we do is we take these two like super cool pieces, and if you're wondering where do I find these, well, you're gonna be in luck if you played with Mixels. Mixels are ton. They have like ton of these. If you had Mixels or like you played with Mixels in your childhood, you'll have no problem. And even if you need to find them, they can still be found in some sets. So anyways, what we do is we take this piece and then we top it off with another piece. And then we just finish it with this. That's hand number one. Now we add the skin on his hands because it'll be weird if he doesn't have any. So let's just top off the other one with some skin, some of these plates for his shirt, and the hands are really extendable. It makes them really fun to play with. They're like an actual minifigure. You can pose them and move them around as you like, as long as they don't break the law of joint pieces. Let's make Mono's torso and feet right now. We take this piece and this piece. We then connect them like this. Then we take this piece, and then we take this piece. We then take a black piece under it in order to give the shirt a saggy texture, which is good because Little Nightmares has this weird texture. And then we add these two joint pieces. For one foot, we take this one piece. So now we just build it by adding these pieces right here and finishing off with the feet because Mono actually has no shoes. Every single kid in Little Nightmares except the weird clay doll kids have no shoes. And now let's make his other feet, which is actually movable. So while I build it, here's the thing about Little Nightmares. I personally like the game. It has a good story, good music, and good audio. I recommend playing it, even though I have not played it before. That's how much I recommend it. And there you go. Little Nightmares Mono has his feet now. Now that we have all of Mono's body parts that we have built, let's add them all together Frankenstein style. So let's add the feet, give him a good pose to make him stand. There, I recommend this pose, it makes him stand the best. And we just put it on this piece. So now we add his hands. So there are like joints on the, wait a minute. Mono just lost his right foot. This is not so good. Operation type 2. So now let's come back with the hands and then we pose them. So I'm gonna put him in his jumping pose because that pose is really cool. So now I just conjoin it, and as you can see, it looks almost perfect. So let's add the finishing piece, the head. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. And comment down below what you think of Little Nightmares 2 if you play the game. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next video.